JBNN keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Before we get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share the news with someone today. Now onto the news. Tragedy in Bull Bay leaves 4 children without parents. A heartbreaking incident has rocked the community of Stable Park in Cane River, Bull Bay, St. Andrew, where a domestic dispute turned deadly late Friday night. Police have confirmed that 25-year-old Cadine Blackstock, a cashier, lost her life after being attacked by her partner, 50-year-old Ron Edwards, also of the same community. The couple's 4 young children have now been left without their parents. Reports indicate that around 11:30 p.m., residents heard screams coming from the home and quickly contacted the authorities. Upon arrival, officers discovered the children inside the house. Blackstock's body was found outside, lying in a pool of blood with a severe neck wound. A further search of the property led to the discovery of Edwards' lifeless body at the back of the premises, suspended from a tree. Both individuals were transported to the Kingston Public Hospital, where they were pronounced dead. According to police reports, the couple had a history of domestic disputes, with multiple altercations and formal complaints made to the Bull Bay police station. Investigations revealed that after a reported confrontation on Thursday, law enforcement assisted Blackstock in moving out of the home. However, she returned on Friday to care for her children. That decision, tragically, would be her last. Man killed in drive-by shooting in St. Elizabeth. A deadly drive-by shooting has left the community of Newmarket in northern St. Elizabeth in shock. The deceased has been identified as Lorenzo Wright, also known as Cooley, a resident of Gate District in the parish. According to police reports, the incident occurred about midday on Friday. Wright was driving a Toyota Vitz motor car through Newmarket when he was ambushed by a gunman on a motorcycle. He was shot multiple times. His body was later discovered slumped inside the vehicle. The police are currently investigating the circumstances surrounding the attack, but no motive has been officially released. Police statistics show that St. Elizabeth has recorded 7 murders up to July 12, down from 19 during the same period last year. St. Elizabeth, along with Trelawney and Portland, has registered the lowest number of murders across police divisions in the country so far this year, with each parish reporting 7 cases. Policewoman accidentally injured in New Kingston. A policewoman is currently recovering after accidentally discharging a firearm in New Kingston on Friday morning. The incident occurred in a parking lot on St. Lucia Avenue and involved a corporal assigned to the St. Catherine North Division. According to reports, the officer was on duty and accompanied by 2 colleagues when the incident took place. Around 10:45 a.m., she reportedly left her service weapon inside a police vehicle while attending to business nearby. Upon returning, she retrieved the firearm and proceeded to send the sight forward. A loud explosion was then heard, and it was discovered that she had sustained a gunshot wound to her right leg, just above the knee. Her colleagues quickly transported her to the Kingston Public Hospital, where she received medical treatment. Port Morman gets 17 years for uncle's death. A Port Morman has been sentenced to more than 17 years in prison after being found guilty of causing the death of his uncle during a family dispute. The convict, Aaron Douglas, was sentenced to 17 years and 5 months in the St. Catherine Circuit Court on Friday. His uncle, the deceased, has been identified as Verrell Douglas. According to evidence presented by the Crown, the incident occurred back in 2010 during a heated dispute in Reed's Pen, Brayton, St. Catherine. During the confrontation, Aaron reportedly threw stones, one of which struck his uncle on the head. Verrell was rushed to the hospital, but later succumbed to the injuries he sustained. Following a police investigation carried out by the Portmore Police, Aaron was arrested and charged with murder. After a trial, he was found guilty by a jury on March 6. The case was presided over by Justice Dale Palmer, who handed down the sentence on Friday. Green Acres Police Station finally opened. After years of delay due to persistent flooding, the Green Acres Police Station in St. Catherine was finally opened on Friday. But, having made that decision, National Security Minister Dr. Horace Strong still conceded that it will take some time before the flooding issue is fully resolved. The opening of the police station comes at a time when the community is experiencing a significant decline in crime and violence. The opening of the police station comes at a time when the community is experiencing a significant decline in crime and violence.
Today's opening there was a testament to the perseverance. The partnership was important, and the was critical of how we were sometimes. We appreciate it, and it's something we have to pursue some more. That the citizens can feel they have equity in the station will help us to protect it, to work with the officers out here in a collective mood and provide the right environment for successful crime prevention and ultimately the apprehension of the criminals. We're not only hearing your concern, but acting on them. It's a demonstration of how this government can and must respond to evolving security needs of a community in any way at any time. It's deliberate, data-informed, and community-centered. And we emphasize data, so when we have delays, we're not just delaying for the purpose of delay.
Massive scam crackdown in Western Jamaica, millions seized and arrests made. A major police operation targeting lottery scamming in Western Jamaica is making headlines as authorities report the seizure of millions in cash on several luxury vehicles since the start of the initiative on June 5, dubbed Scam Done, Justice Around. The campaign is being led by the Jamaica Constabulary Forces Area 1 Division, which covers Trelawney, St. James, Hanover, and Westmoreland. According to law enforcement, the operations have resulted in the seizure of over 44 million Jamaican dollars, more than 55,000 US dollars, and 20 high-end motor vehicles. Deputy Superintendent of Police Dave Brown, who heads the operation, says that these are the largest seizures of their kind since the formation of the Anti-Lottery Scam Unit back in 2017. We are committed to tackling lottery scamming and ensuring that these criminals face the full extent of the law. Let this be a warning to all who engage in lottery scamming, said DSB Brown. The crackdown comes after years of law enforcement linking the proceeds of lottery scamming to the rise in illegal guns, gang activity, and violent crime, particularly murders, in Western Jamaica. In a strong message to scammers, DSB Brown warned that the days of using stolen wealth to fund extravagant lifestyles are coming to an end. The anti-lottery scam unit is watching and is putting a stop to your illegal activities. There is nowhere to hide, he declared. One of the most recent operations took place between July 10 and 12 in Trelawney, with support from the Jamaica Defence Force. 5 individuals were taken into custody. 3 of them have been formally charged with possession of identity information with intent and the possession of access devices under the Law Reform, Fraudulent Transactions Special Provisions Act. Those charged include Jaquan Beckford, 19, a supermarket assistant from Hyde District near Clarkstown, Maxine Walcott, 60, a vendor from McHill, Clarkstown, and Christopher Cole, 27, of Clarkstown. Police said the suspects were found with spreadsheets and credit card data containing the personal information of individuals living overseas. Authorities are now calling on the public, especially members of the Jamaican diaspora, to support the initiative by sharing any information that could help dismantle these illegal networks, particularly those that target vulnerable elderly victims in the United States. PM announces amnesty for HAJ beneficiaries with balances up to $150,000. Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness has announced an amnesty for title holders with outstanding balances with the Housing Agency of Jamaica, HAJ. PM Holness says this will apply to balances up to $150,000. The Prime Minister, speaking on Friday at the HAJ's land titling ceremony in Trelawney, said this amnesty will give a significant number of Jamaicans access to their titles.
I have said to the chairman, examine your database for all the titles that are under $150,000 outstanding. And we are going to give an amnesty. So that will, I am certain, give a significant number of Jamaicans access to their titles. And I also use this platform to say to others who owe over the 150, come in and start paying. Let us settle this and get all the titles out there into your hands. You know why? Because the title gives you access to financing. Once you have the title, you can go to your bank and get a loan and start a business. It helps, but it gives you the security. So that's one thing we're going to do to support our ambitious Jamaicans, our deserving Jamaicans who want to have their title.
JBNN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.